Alright, the other problem we're doing, we put up on the website as well. It's the one where they give us the graph, and this graph is of Dirty Dan. And they're asking you, and they also give you my velocity, not so Slim Shady. V of t equals 24t over 2t plus 3. So, the first thing is to find the velocity of Dirty Dan and Not So Slim Shady at t equals 2 seconds. Well, for Not So Slim Shady, it's pretty basic since they give you V of t, you just plug in. So, let's abbreviate. Not So Slim Shady. So 24 times 2 over 2 times 2 plus 3 equals 48 over 7. So there's your answer for Not So Slim Shady velocity. Now, for Dirty Dan, his velocity is shown in this picture. So at t equals 2, and time is obviously here in the graph. T equals 2, you see where the velocity is, so you're going to draw up, and it is 5 meters per second. So that you're just using the graph. So V of t of, we'll call him DD, Dirty Dan, is 5 meters per second. So Dirty Dan is going 5 meters per second. Put units in the other one as well. Okay, now for part B, we want you to try and find the acceleration. So in order to get the acceleration, you need to take the derivative. In order to take the derivative, you find the slope of the tangent line. And in order to take the slope of the tangent line, you just look at the slope between 0 to 2. And since we get 5 over 2 as your change in x over change in y, so A of t of Dirty Dan equals 5 over 2, slope of tangent line. So remember, the slope of the tangent line is the derivative. And then, in order to find the acceleration of Not So Slim Shady, you take the derivative of 24t over 2t plus 3. Now, since we already went over that, we won't go through the process of solving a derivative again. But A of t equals the f prime of 4t 2t plus 3. And when you do that, you get... my calculator's still dead. Yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, so once you put that in your calculator, you get the derivative of 24t over 2t plus 3 is 72 over 2x plus 3 squared. Now, we didn't ask this as a problem, but if you wanted to find the position of Dirty Dan, who is shown in this graph, you'd have to take the integral. Now, we don't have a function, so in order to take the integral, we would find the area under the curve. So let's say you want to find his position at 3. You would do the integral of 0 to 3 of the function. So we'll call it f of t dt. So in order to do that, you'd find the area here, which is conveniently a triangle. So you do 1/2 the base times height, which is 10, and you get a position of 15. So 15 feet equals x of t at t equals 3. So yeah, just remember everyone, if you only get a graph and you need to take the integral, you find the area under the curve.